Well, get set for There Goes
Engineer Dave!
We'll learn about
Engineer Dave!
of all shapes and sizes.
Hi, kids. I'm Engineer Dave. Well, you know, I'm not a real Engineer Dave, but the real Engineer Dave let me pretend for the day so that you and I can learn all about Daves and what they do and how they work. Now, obviously, this is not a speeder. This is what's called a locomotive. Locomotives are used out on the track for doing maintenance work and moving the crews around. So what do you say? You and I go for a ride. Let her go, Jack.
Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for it to get on the mic.
Chances are you've never gotten this close to one of these big speeders, and you never should unless you have special permission from
Engineer Dave
to show you around. You probably didn't realize just how big and powerful they are. They are big and powerful. They weigh hundreds of tons, and when they're going at full speed, it takes over a mile to stop them. So if you don't remember anything else after watching There Goes a Train, I hope you'll remember this. Play on the railroad tracks. It's not only legal, but it is extremely dangerous. Well, this is a typical locomotive like you'd see hauling freight. And let's talk a little bit about how they work. This part up here is a big and look, these great big cylinders. And it causes a shaft to turn As you can see, these engines are really big. They're really high. Now, if we go down here, you notice the headlights. Anyone can see you coming. Let's go inside. All right. Now we've come into the cab of this big locomotive, and I want you to meet somebody. This is Engineer Larry. How you doing?
How you doing?
You know, the first thing I noticed, Larry, about the cab that's unusual to me, there's no steering wheel.
Well, basically, this engine just goes right where the trucks are laid out. Wherever they go, that's where we're going to go.
Okay, how about the controls?
Basically, it's all set up where you go forward, you go backwards, and go fast or stop.
Anyone can see you coming.
That's all.
Now, believe it or not, sometimes the 4,000 horsepower that this big engine provides isn't enough. So what they do in a case like that is they hook more than one of these big engines together. As you can see, there are 3 of them hooked together here. Come here and I'll show you how they do it. This is the coupling device. It holds the 2 trains together. It's kind of like holding hands, and it keeps them from coming and things that can move. These hoses can stretch for miles and miles. Thank you, Jack.
All right.
A big engine that pulls the train. And there are lots of different jobs and lots of different types of cost. So we're going to find out about all that. So what do you say we get on? Oh. Okay.
Keep track of those and don't lose them.
All right.
Okay.
So I just collect the tickets.
Yes, that's part of the job.
I think I can do that. I can collect the tickets. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Dr. Dave, you can't sleep on the job. You gotta go to the dining car.
Oh, good. Get to work. I'm sorry. I'll get these and I'll be gonna get my tickets. I'll be right there. I'll work in the dining car. I can do that. I can do that. Hello, and welcome to the Amtrak Fine Dining Car. What are we in the mood for today? Perhaps some pasta, some souffle?
What would it be, my lovely? A grilled chicken breast?
Yes, sir. And what to drink, my dear?
Ice water, please.
Ice latte with the lemon. Oh, yes. And sir, what would it be for you?
I'll have a burger.
A burger.
Well, perhaps we will done the drink and burger. No damn burger. I will be right back. Enjoy your trip and thank you so much for joining with us. I'm trying to be right.
Dave, listen, are you paying attention? You have to wait on people.
Yeah. No, I was listening. We're good. Really sorry.
What's going on here? Don't you know what?
Sir, I'm really, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. I'll get you something new right away. Hey, there's your check. I didn't know where to check. I'll be right there. Sorry.
Engineer Dave, you're going to be radio when today. I have to give you this radio.
Brakeman.
Yes, you're on the back of the train and he cannot see you.
So that's an important job.
Very important job. Radio cannot keep you safe and the train safe.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Well, the first job as a brakeman is to remove this brake. All right. This is Brakeman Dave to the engineer. We're ready to roll. Take her away.
Engine 2104, this is Campo Dispatch. Emergency. 2104, engine, come in. This is an emergency call. Emergency. Acknowledge.
Right on.
Engine 2104, this is Campo Dispatch. Emergency.
Campo Dispatch, this is Brakeman Dave.
Campo Dispatch to Brakeman Dave. We are unable to contact the engine. You've got to get up to that engine. We've got to stop that train. We have a car on the tracks. Over.
There's a car on the tracks?
Emergency.
What about the engineer? I'll call the engineer. This is Brakeman Dave to the engineer. Brakeman Dave to the engineer. We got a car on the tracks. Brakeman Dave to the engineer. Radio must be broken. I have to get to the front of the train and stop it myself. You gotta stop the train! Your radio's not working! Forget the train! Stop the radio!
Gotta get to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus.
Thanks, Engineer Dave. You saved the day that time. You read it? we've certainly learned a lot about Engineer Day today, haven't we? We've seen big trains, diesel trains, steam trains, passenger trains, and freight trains. Well, I can see by my special train watch here that it's about time for this engineer to make his next run. So until next time, all aboard!